Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris Gerald, Winsupply Jessup. Here today with a new tool out from Ridgid. It's called the Flex Shaft. Part number on that's going to actually be the K9-102. This is the smaller variant. They do have two larger ones, but today we're going to just do a quick overview on this and answer a couple questions that I've been asked on a periodic basis here at the job. First off, one thing to note, this is a Ridgid product, really fantastic, well built. It's got a solid plastic outer molding. This is the same stuff they use in their cable baskets for the new cable styles that they have. Also, it's the new style that they use for all of their new cameras. So it's really high impact plastic, rubber feet here. And what you're gonna get with this is you're actually gonna get the K9-102 itself, and then you're also going to get this kit. The kit's going to come along with two little trap adapters that allow you to actually run water down the drain while you're using the tool, which I'll explain in a moment. And it's actually going to come with a chain knocker, and then it's with a 2-chain, and then it's going to have a single chain knocker as well. This tool is capable of doing 1.25 to 2-inch pipes. The other variants we'll get into at another point, but this is going to be able to do, like I said, 1.25 to 2-inch pipes. Now, if this doesn't have a motor in it, you actually have to provide your own motor. Which they give instructions inside the box on the best motors, the best drills to use. Most importantly, make sure, folks, you don't use a corded drill. That will not work, and you want to make sure you use a chuck. And it's got instructions, like I said, inside the box. Make sure to follow those. And one of the questions I get asked every day is, well, is this the new snake? This isn't a new snake. It might look like one. It might do the job of a snake. But what this is really, it's another tool in your arsenal for when you're doing camera inspections. At least that's the way that I like to look at it. Typically, you're gonna go and you're gonna clean a line for somebody. You're gonna go out there and you run your 1500. You're gonna get everything real good and clean. You're gonna run your camera down there to make sure you got everything. Now, inevitably, you might miss 1 or 2 spots. So typically, you'd have to take your camera back out. You'd run your 1500 down the drain at that point. Run, back it out again, send your camera down there just to make sure you got everything. And well, we hope you did the second time, or else you repeat the process. What's really neat about this Flex Shaft is it allows you to go ahead and clear that line with whatever you're doing first. When you're going back through and you're doing your camera inspection, say you happen to see a little bit of a spot down the line at 30 feet, and then maybe a spot down the line at 35, 40 feet, just a little bit of roots. Well, what you can do is actually run this parallel to the camera while it's in the line. Back it up. Once it's past the head, you back the camera up just a little bit so you can get a little bit of clearance, because you don't want to obviously turn it on with the camera head there, but you can still see it. And what you're going to do is you're going to turn that drill. And at that point, that chain knocker is going to speed up, and then you can push it through the blockage. Once you've cleared that blockage, you can then pass the Flex Shaft with the camera head itself and go down to, say, the next problem at 35 feet, repeat the procedure. At this point, you can imagine how much time you've saved by not having to bring out all those 1.25 cables, bringing them down even just 35 feet, bring the machine out, plug it back in again. Everything here is done. Really simple process. That's what I recommend people do. There are definitely other ways that this thing will, just go through a sewer and cut all the roots out. Don't get me wrong, those things are great. You just want to be careful because it's really expensive to replace the cable. But from my opinion, you can't ask for a better tool in your arsenal when you're going out there and doing cameras every single day. So really save you a lot of time. In turn, it's going to make you a lot of money. So really love to hear what you think about it, and I'll do some follow-up videos with the other 2 variants. Like I said, the larger version of this one that gets a drill attached to it, and there's actually a new one that just came out, and that one's going to be have a motor of its own. So I'm really excited about getting that one in. I've got one on order right now, so as soon as it gets in, I'll let you guys know. Thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate it, and I look forward to it. Thank you very much, and please stay safe out there. Once again, this is Chris with Winsupply Jessup. Have a great night.